brisket. Got my barbecue shoes on. Gonna smoke me a fat brisket. Got my barbecue shoes on. Got my natural case and got the hogs on the run. Talk to my baby on the telephone. She said, stop what you're doing and come on home. I can't hold out. I can't hold out too long. I get a real good feeling talking to you on the phone.
Welcome to BarbecuePitBoys.com. Today we're cooking up some catfish for Johnny Winter, and it's real easy to do. All right, I have some fillets here of farm-raised catfish, and there's about 3 pounds, maybe a little bit more. And the first thing I'm going to do here is cut these fillets up a bit, make it a lot easier to fry them because we're doing some fried catfish. Now, if you haven't had these catfish fillets for a while, you definitely want to check these out. These aren't like the mudfish of old, where everything tasted real muddy when you were eating that catfish. Some of you know about that. These are those farm-raised catfish. They're very mild in flavor, and they'll melt in your mouth if you cook them up right. All right, though, the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to make some seasoning for the fish. And we're going to start out with an old classic seasoning here. We've got some Old Bay, and we're going to use about 2 tablespoons. And to that, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of paprika. All right. And then we're going to hit it with about 1 teaspoon of salt. And about 1 teaspoon of fresh ground black peppercorn. Now, of course, you can use your own favorite fish seasoning, but if you're looking for one, you can check out this old classic one. It works real good. Now, we'll mix this up, and don't mind those food police that tell you got to use a spoon, all right? This here is pitmaster privilege. Now, because we're frying today, of course, we've got to make ourselves up a fry batter, all right? We're going to be dusting it with some flour, and this is simple, too. I'm going to use 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Oh, yeah. And to that, we're going to use some stone ground cornmeal. And this is where the crunch comes in, this fried catfish. And of course, you always want to season your flour, so we're going to hit it with a little more Old Bay, a little more salt. We're good. Mix it up. We're going to be dipping our catfish fillets in this just before dropping in that hot oil. Now, of course, you can use this for any kind of fish you got going on, but today we're doing that fried catfish. Oh, man, it's real good. All right. Again, don't mind them food police. We've just mixed up that flour. And now what I'm going to do here is take a stick of butter and just melt it slowly on the top of this pan. And I'll show you why. All right. Let's fry some catfish. Now, just to make it easier to spread the seasoning on this catfish, I'm just going to put it in a shaker. And now we're going to take these fillets and we're going to bathe them in a little bit of this melted butter, right? Now, of course, there are ways you can do this. You don't even have to dip it in, but this will really hold that flour really well to these fillets. Dip both sides, hit it with some of that spice, dredge it real good in the flour. Simple enough, right? Oh, yeah. You're good enough to eat already, if you know what I mean. Yeah. All right. Getting that flour all over that. Now, of course, most of you know all about frying, so this here is kind of redundant, but we've got a lot of newbies that come in here and want to learn how to do it for the first time, so you just sit back and relax. Again, add some butter to these fillets. Now, of course, you can substitute buttermilk like some do, or just milk, or don't use anything at all. But as any chef or pit master would tell you, butter is a secret ingredient for a lot of things. All right, it's looking good. Sprinkle that rub on there good. Dredging in that flour. All right, we're ready for some frying. Now, we've got the corn oil going on here today. You can use a good veggie oil. We like to use corn oil. And we've got a temperature of about 355, 360 degrees Fahrenheit. And that makes a good fry for this corn flour batter. Now, it's only going to take maybe 4 or 5 minutes. You just want to get it nice and crispy like that. Yeah, make it nice and crunchy. All right, let's do a couple more fillets here. Oh, that sounds good. Now about 4 or 5 minutes has gone by. Take a look at that. Yeah, that's like we like using that cornmeal right there. Let's throw in another one. Oh yeah. There's nothing like cooking up fried catfish at the pit. Take a look at that. Let's do a couple more. We have nothing else to do here, so if you're getting hungry, go get yourself a peanut butter sandwich. Now, some of you might know that Paul Nelson and blues great guitarist Johnny Winter stopped by the pit a month or so ago. And Johnny's favorite food is catfish. But of course, Johnny's not with us anymore. So like I said, this one's for you, Johnny. We're gonna miss you, man. Oh yeah. Take a look at that. I say it's time to eat. Now, of course, we do apologize for eating in front of you like this, but we call this Pitmaster Privilege. So the next time you're looking for a recipe for your barbecue, check out barbecuepitboys.com.